Well, welcome back to Who the F***. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive in some of the acts performing across festival season in 2022. In today's episode, we're looking at a very popular rapper from the UK that goes by the name of ArrDee. I always wondered is it like a shortening of his name, or is he just a hardy person and they've just he's changed it? I don't know. In this episode, we'll dive into his back catalogue. So without further ado, if you've never heard of him before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** is ArrDee?
Is it me or the lifestyle, sweetheart? Actually, I don't give a shit. I'm a rapper now, man.
Riley Davies, hence ArrDee. ArrDee, a little bit like H, just like spell H, but ArrDee. He's from Brighton, England. Genre-wise, been described as British hip-hop, grime, drill. We've got UK drill on the list. He's been compared to people like H, Russ Millions, Tion Wayne, very much in that kind of vein. In an interview with Hypebeast, he claims that I was rapping at the age of 13. I used to run a studio in a one-bedroom flat. At the time, the music wasn't going anywhere, but as I grew up, I'd make connections through Instagram, I'd bunk the train to London, which for our international listeners means I would not pay for a train to London. I've been working and sleeping in studios in London for 3 days on end, so I had to get the connection out there. Earliest thing that I can find of his is a freestyle he did for Black Box after winning the Westie Beat Challenge.
Underrated is an understatement for the shit I'm making. Yeah, they keep complacent and I'm sick of waiting, sitting blazing, waiting for shit to change. Sick of faceless wastemen, basic MCs who will think they made it.
I have no information on what the Westie Beat Challenge is. Anyone wants to let me know? Share in the comments and educate everyone else. Fast forward to January 2021, and he featured on Mixtape Madness's YouTube channel with his freestyle Cheeky Bars.
Come, let's have fun. Celebrate the shit that I've done. There were days I thought I was done. Look at that mum break down for her son.
He followed this up in March with another freestyle for Grind Daily's YouTube channel, performing 6 AM in Brighton.
Lick the plate, clean it. My hunger's still there, I'm still feeling. For the spotlight, young but I ain't got time. I want it now when I need it.
This did really well, gaining nearly 9 million views to date, and really laid the foundations for him. The success of this led him to feature on the remix of the incredibly popular Body by Tion Wayne.
English girl named Fiona. Big bad gal named Abiola. Body yoddy shaped like cola. Back up, bring it to the owner.
It was a remix that would go on to outperform the original by 38 million views on YouTube. His verse famously starts with him declaring his refusal to practice safe sex due to the admiration of his love interest's body.
You seen the state of her body? If I beat it, I ain't wearing a Johnny.
Following this, he would go on to release his first solo single, Oliver Twist.
More Oliver Twist. Think I didn't take risks to get to this sitch. Don't take the piss. I've been scummy, I admit I did.
It was also his first single after signing with Island Records, the record company which was made famous for being Bob Marley's record company and has since merged with the Universal Music Group. It would go on to peak at number 6 on the UK album chart, and later that month, he would go on to release his third single, Jiggy.
On the back of the bike, tease Wizzy, Wizzy. Come get lit with Dizzy. When it's party time, ArrDee can get jiggy.
Premiering on Grime Daily, before performing his verse on the legendary Daily Duppy in July.
I was 14 with weed in a line, car didn't have P and I needed a dime. Told man them I wouldn't leave him, but I never ever get there, got a team in the ride.
In mid-August, he would feature on Diggy D's Wasted, a record all about getting, well, wasted. The music video is a hilarious montage of CCTV footage of rather inebriated people.
White boy wasted crew and me rolling cars, ragging them like they're stolen. Barbies, bleach blonde, Phil Foden, making them scream like it's coming home and that.
The record also heavily features a sample of T2's iconic Heartbroken. A week later, he'd feature on Tion Wayne's latest installment, With It.
Gracious bumper looking persuasive. You said the Lambo Urus is spacious. So much your time on basic, darling. Slow it down when you shake it.
In November 2021, he released his 4th solo single, Flowers Say My Name.
I don't give girl flowers, I'll give you good wood though. If you want me all for yourself, then darling, you probably should go.
Which heavily features a sample of Sweet Female Attitude's Flowers. Iconic. As well as a kind of vocal inspiration by Destiny's Child's Say My Name.
Say my name, no one is around you. Say baby, I love you.
I can still make you say my name, say my name, say my name like.
It's also his highest chart topping record, making it to number 5. In April 22, he would team up with fellow white boy rapper H on the monster record War.
If they want a battle, I'm ready for war. I come from the struggle and love all the trouble, I've been here before.
And in March released the single Come and Go, ArrDee's first stab at a ballad sampling Westlife's Written in the Stars, which is not a cool use of a sample. I'm putting it out there.
Stay with me, don't fall asleep too soon. Come and you go.
Later in March 2022, he'd release his debut mixtape Peer Pressure, that's Peer spelt as in Brighton Peer, to relatively positive reviews. The Enemy gave it 4 out of 5, stating that although some of the tracks on this mixtape lack the rapper's usual lyrical dexterity, Fruitella, come and go. This concise 11-track project thankfully isn't overloaded with guest features that come across like contractual obligations. Instead, ArrDee plasters the record with radio-friendly drill beats, quality rhymes, and nightclub belters, befitting his character, ensuring that Peer Pressure provides a clear snapshot of a rapper very much on the rise. The tape features previous singles War, Flowers, Come and Go, and Oliver Twist, as well as new live staples Locker and Fruitella.
Kick me on the ground and I'll bite your foot. We don't know about stop. We know about loss after loss. It will turn you soft, turn me to a boss. Sees me on Young Kings, now she thinks I've done things. It's true though, but I ain't trying to give her clues, bro. I love a little baddie and I fucked a couple loose hoes.
And Late Night Driving.
Late night driving, it's 5 a.m. on the M-way. I've been in the booth all night, give them my all just so they can press.
Later in April, he'd release his most recent single, Hello Mate, which samples Kyla's Would You Mind, made famous, of course, by Drake sampling it for One Dance.
We get wavy, smashed, sun comes out, splash. She likes my style, it flash. On the vibe, I'm running the gas.
He's been absolutely dominating the festival circuit this summer, performing at Capital's Summertime Ball at Wembley Stadium.
I just wanted some more, let me twist. To get to this stage, don't take the...
Played on the Lonely Hearts Club at Glastonbury. And main stage spots at Wireless Festival in Birmingham. This is his first time playing Reading and Leeds. He's set to headline the One Extra stage on the Sunday at Reading, Friday at Leeds, supported by Magnan, Vic, LD, Comfy, M-Way, A1 and J1, and of course, the hero that is Danny Brown. Look, my opinion of ArrDee is that I think in that review with The Enemy where they say that it's pop-friendly drill, the police take down so many drill records every single day off YouTube and SoundCloud. And for me, this just reminds me of when Dizzy and Wiley stopped making grime and started making pop music, which was fine. Like, Dance With Me is great. Holiday, great. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's some great records, but they're not Dizzy and they're not Wiley. And ArrDee, like, he's like 19. He's got his groove. He's making good pop records. He's making money on the side. I think that's really cool. I just think it's just not my thing. It's this new evolution of like UK R&B, which was never cool in the first place. I mean, maybe some people, like Ms. Dynamite was amazing, but by and large, like, you know what I mean? It's not my thing. I'm interested in what you have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. ArrDee playing A. Are you going to go check him out? I promise you I won't be, because he's going to be clashing with Rage Against the Machine. I know where I'm going to be. Although, I tell you what, if you don't like Rage, it's a great place to go and watch, I guess. Like, if you don't want to go and watch one of the greatest bands to ever grace this planet, then I guess going and watching ArrDee makes sense. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.